Hey everybody, it's me, the Hidden Object Guru. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. As is usual on Monday, we have our quiz night tonight, so we're starting the stream a little early. Railways, Queen of the Night. Hope you're both having a great time. What are we doing here? Right! Oh my god, peeps. So I had a list of stuff to cover today, and that all got thrown out the window. Hey, Doug. All got thrown out the window when I got an email from Insular Games, the people who make Gravitators. Now, if you haven't heard me talk about Gravitators already, I'm sorry. Because Gravitators is the best. It is, and I know this is going to sound extreme, it is up there with the best twin-stick shooters I've ever played in my life. And I know what you're thinking. Don't you only play twin-stick shooters? And the answer is yeah, I do. It is one of my all-time favorite genres of video games. Now, this is the subgenre of space-based twin-stick shooters. So, we're not talking about games like Robotron. Does that make sense? I just realized I have to switch the game audio back on for you guys. Give me a second. So not like Robotron, not like Crimson Land. This is old-school twin-stick shooter, more Gravity Wars than anything else. And I mean, it's called Gravitators, so Geometry Wars. I said Gravity Wars because I'm thinking of Gravitators. But yeah, like Geometry Wars, that kind of shooter. Let me just fix the audio. Hey, Marianne, you dropped by. All right, there's the audio. This game is... I hesitate to use the word masterpiece, but it is. You're lost? How are you lost? So I'm going to show off this game. I'm not going to, I streamed this and posted a video about it ages ago. And fun fact, I have, and this is not an exaggeration, 50 videos of this on my channel that you can't watch. Because I played it and I got addicted to it. And the game was nowhere near finished. So I started sending in bug reports to the developer. Right? Oh, cool. That's great. Railways? Okay. People are just slamming things against a wall over and over again in the next apartment over. It's very upsetting. Because it sounds like someone's trying to break through into my apartment. So if that happens, call the cops. Tell them there's a crime happening in Ottawa and you don't know where. See if they enjoy hearing that. Sorry, I'll stop laughing. So, the idea is humanity is being attacked by monstrous alien lizards. And there are... Oh, I'll show you what it means with the dual control. Twin-stick shooting, Queen. Right, so this is... humanity is being attacked by horrible alien monsters from beyond the moon. Current accuracy score. Oh my god, there's challenges for getting high accuracy, which I'm garbage at. Oh my god, am I garbage at it. I'm actually really... I want to make this clear. This is a shockingly challenging game that I am, and this is not an exaggeration, terrible at. Okay? Because don't expect high-quality gamesmanship here. I'm real bad at this game. I play it on easy and I still have trouble. But it doesn't matter to me that I'm bad at it, because I just want to play. So, you play as a ship, Dedoy, and my only job here is to kill... Nice. Kill 30 ships. So you can open up your map and see where everything is. So this is the whole level. All of your targets are highlighted. And the trick of the game is, it's called Gravitators because in 90% of the missions, basically, unless you're in a warp zone, literally traveling through hyperspace, you're going to have to deal with gravity when playing this game. And I actually said to the developer, you got to put in a mode that has, old stuff, because you do have to deal with gravity. So, the pedigree of this game goes all the way back to Space War, right? If you're not familiar with Space War, I'm sad, because Space War is magnificent. Oh, nice, damage amplifier, that's what I wanted. Space War is one of the original video games, i.e., before the word video game existed, Space War did. Space War, of course, its most famous descendant is the Star Control franchise, which started out as just Space War, but with different ships that had different powers, then grew into its own thing. This is a great element in the game. You can park your ship wherever you want, whenever you want. It's fantastic. You just hop on the side of it. Every time you get close to a building, if you put the base of your ship towards it, watch this, spikes will come out, and you can plant yourself in the wall. So that way when you're like hacking something or opening a door, you don't have to waste the fuel it would take to keep hovering. Again, just really nice touches. So throughout levels, there's going to be scattered energy and repair pods. Energy both lets you drive your ship. This is a save point. Charge it up, and you can deliver objective items to those points, and you will continue there with you die. When you die, if you have more than one ship. Ships for levels go anywhere from 1 to infinite, depending on the level. So this is the first level in the game. You have infinite reinforcements available. For example, the last level in the game, you have one ship. Beat the entire endless boss fight with a single ship. It is nuts. And you can park anywhere. You can park in the ceiling. She will probably be joining me later, Queen. But the whole concept of twin sticks is one thumbstick moves you, the other one controls which way you're aiming and shooting. That's it. That's why they're called twin stick shooters. Some of them, like Crimson Land and its descendants, involve people walking around with guns. And a lot like this, well, I guess Robotron, too, even before Crimson Land. Boom! You have 2 special weapons. One constantly recharges and does that. Every ship has 2 special weapons, not just this one. And then you have an ultimate weapon, which I'll just show off now, which this is an awesome particle beam. Once you've completed your mission, you get an exit, and boom, you're out of here. And what separates this from other games of its ilk is, A, just how much content there is. Oh, if you die after completing all the objectives, the mission ends anyway. Because, like, the mission's over. They're not going to send in a new pilot just because somebody died. Objectives. So, every mission has a dozen objectives to complete. One of those objectives will unlock you a new item to use in the starting loadout of your ship. And they'll always mark that one for convenience's sake. Okay, so here's the briefing. City downtown, shield generators are holding off most of the attack. Many enemies are still seeped through by teleporting your missions to destroy them all. Awesome. Oh, it's still here, railways. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, protect the shield generators. Hints. Here are some tips on how to beat the level. Don't collide with human vehicles, obviously. Destroy all enemies. Project the generators. Protect the generators. Here's the levels you can do it as. So this shows me that I have beaten the game with the fighter and the sparker, but not the lancer, the crusher, or the hunter. It's an alien spaceship you get in late game. And I haven't completed it undamaged. And over in perks are the perks that you can use. See? Power up radar. God, this game's good. Mass production, mission pods start with chosen loadout power-ups, space stations. So these are perks. By getting these, so there's 2 types of upgrades. Perks, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? The 30 of the mission have perks, which permanently upgrade something in the game. And then there's loadout, and those are the 30 items you can use to give your ship a different starting thing. So, for example, this time, instead of the extra fuel tank, I'm going to take my main weapon upgrade, which I almost always use. And, spheres that fly around me. I'll also play it on normal, so you can see that I'm not really that bad. I am actually that bad. See? So those are the human ships. Oh, sorry! Car's trying to escape. So I'm going to not hit them, hopefully. So in every level of the game, literally every level of the game, there is a clue. And if you find the clue, you have to pick it up and bring it to a drop-off point, or beat the level if there's not a drop-off point. And the kicker is... it takes up one of your upgrade slots. So you have to give up one of your special abilities to be able to collect the clue. Awesome. These are batteries. Use them to open doors. The game is literally full of special objectives like that. Like, doors you have to open. Like, whoa! That was close. I just showed up. I was going to wait till later to show that, but then, you know, that monster showed up. Let me just check the map. Anything up there? There's a train. Nice. Check it out. That's the first clue. I mean, there was a clue in the first level, but I didn't get it. Now, I have found all 60 clues. One of them I needed help with, and I'm very embarrassed about it, because when I got the hint, I was like, oh yeah, that was unbelievably stupidly obvious, and it's literally the only place it could have been. And so I felt like a real dum-dum. So yeah, the levels are like full of amazing objectives. Shielders! So shielders make it so enemies can't be hurt until it's destroyed. So you always have to destroy that first. Well, burbs are very cute railways, I understand that. Right? And so the thing that's so magnificent about this game is how it is constantly changing up. Oh no! Sorry. I just found out that my rollables there also hit the ships. When I play this level, I try not to kill any humans accidentally, but apparently that's impossible. Okay, I really need some extra energy. So let's hope one of those is around soon. Oh yeah, this guy's special attack, I should have mentioned that earlier. In addition to hurting enemies, it's hurting large enemies, it stuns smaller enemies. So they can't move, see? I have both low hull and low shield. You see, I'm not good at this game. Like, at all. But it's honestly on my top 10 list of games of the year. Don't be shocked if this is my game of the year right after House of Ashes. Obviously, House of Ashes is my game of the year. I'm not an idiot. Don't be surprised if you see this in second place. Like, it has taken the twin-stick shooter, and it has elevated it as no other game has before. There are 60 levels, and they break down into a set of, not simple, but, you know, what is that alien device? So here's a fun thing you do in the game. There are bonus objectives and missions. So you get your bonus objective, and you have to carry it back to base without destroying it, or letting enemies destroy it. And then if you do that successfully, you're not going to get any points bonuses or anything like that, but you will get extra, essentially, story sections. So, like, they'll tell you more about the aliens and more about what's going on in the world if you complete the bonus objectives. Also, there are certain completionist, i.e. got all of the bonus objectives, is one of the 12 things you have to complete complete every level. Cat Salim and Cat Jason are the best. You're going to be seeing a lot more of them here on my channel, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, like, there's 60 levels, and so the types are kill all enemies, defend an area, assault a base. That guy can grab you, but if you use your shield, he can't do anything. I want to try to show you him using his tongue so you see what the shield does to it. The shield is great, but it uses energy very quickly. So it renders you completely invulnerable, right? But, like I said, you get destroyed real quickly. Sorry, it runs out of energy real quickly, and the shield energy comes from the same place as your movement energy. All right? So there are base attacks. There are base attacks where you, instead of fighting a boss, bring a nuke into an enemy base, so you escort a nuke. There are bases where you escort a nuke and then something happens that I'm not going to reveal, because the first time it happened, I was blown away by it, and then it happens over and over again, and it's always perfect. Oh, whoops. Those sparks always kill you instantly, in case you're wondering. The shield doesn't even work on them. Here, I'll show that off. Because, again, it doesn't matter how many times I die, because... Yeah, see? Shield doesn't stop them, so... for, like, 50-60% of this game, I always forgot to use my shield, because classic twin-stick shooters never have shields. And this feels so much like one of them, it never even occurred to me to try to use a shield. Obviously, you have to kill these things before they get destroyed. You cannot repair them, unfortunately. So like I said, there's base defense, there's satellite defense, there's chase down an experimental enemy ship before it gets away with important information. There's, There's rescue missions. There's water missions, inverse gravity missions. The particle beam missions are the best, because essentially a particle beam mission is destroying the, Why would that be a bad thing? House of Ashes is great. Go down that rabbit hole. We welcome you within it. Particle beam missions are some of the best things in the entire game. In fact, I'll just go show you one. Because basically there's a particle beam destroying everything. And you have to help people escape the particle beam before they get blown up. So it is a vicious race against the clock that is unbelievably satisfying. Is this the way I started? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot in city missions. They'll loop you back to the beginning to leave. Alright, here we go. Hey, Michael, we're just showing off Gravitators. One of the year's best games, and unquestionably, top 5 twin-stick shooters ever made. Alright, so, I'll go exit and I'll show off some of the other missions. I'm not going to show you anything past mission 10 if I can't. Nuke. Lancer Training Space Fortress. Oh, no. Ah, here it is. Alright. So, I won't show you anything past mission 10, because I don't want to spoil this game. Although there are, get this, 61 missions in this game. That's not an exaggeration. There are 61 missions in this game. It's insane. Anyway, as I was saying, what we do here, let me just change my loadout. Have I shown you guys the Crusher yet? No. Okay. Collision armor. All collision damage reduced by 50%. Trust me, that's weirdly necessary in this mission. I'm switching it to easy, because when you see the kind of stuff you have to do in this, it's insane. That's the particle beam! So you pick this guy up, you toss him into the shield of that thing. Those things spawn enemies, so destroy them as quickly as you can. And it's all about racing forward, getting the ships, getting the rescue pods, and then getting them back to base as quickly as possible. Oh, and if the rescue pod gets shot, it blows up and everyone dies. If the rescue pod hits a wall, it blows up and everyone dies. And you can only get... There you go. Oh, here's something here's a note they actually took. So, you see here it says rescue 15 pods? There? Well, then below that it used to say rescue 10 pods. And I'm like, so rescue less? And so they changed it to... And I suggested maybe change it so the top one would be 5 out of 15, rescue 10 pods. And the optional would be rescue all 25... Oh, whoops. Rescue all 25 pods. And then it would count up along with the... Boom. It would count up along with the other one. And they're like, that is complicated to code. How about if instead we just had rescue 10 pods and then we put in rescue blank additional pods? And I'm like, that sounds great. And they actually did it. And the thing that's so funny here is, you might be thinking the particle beam's not moving very... Oh no! He used his deal on me. God, I love that special attack. Anyway, you might be wondering, hey, that particle beam's not moving very quickly. This doesn't seem as hard as he said it was. There's a reason for that. I don't know how many playtesters there were, okay? I cannot speak to how many playtesters worked on this game. I myself, as I mentioned, played it for 60 hours of constantly giving them notes. And many of my notes ended up in the game. I cannot say how many, who knows. I have not, looked at their, Hey Train Boy, or Wesley, if you prefer. I can't tell you how many of my notes ended up in the game, because again, I haven't looked at their, I've never seen their list of changes every time they did an update. But what I will say is, ouch, my endless refrain was that the game is too difficult. If you do this, it will slow down or stop the beam briefly. And there's a couple of times to do that in a level. You won't have to do it on easy anymore, thank heavens. But basically, it used to be that the beam basically just always moved at a really fast, steady pace, and what difficulty changed was how many hits the enemies took and how much damage the enemies did. And they've changed it so on the easier difficulties, the beam actually moves more slowly, so it's much easier to get through the level. And the reason I find this so fascinating is it's like, the thing I told them over and over and over again is, I love your game is magnificent, but you have no idea how bad... See, there's the bonus. You have no idea how bad people are at video games, and the kind of, like... Oh, by the way, yeah, this is also a shield. There we go. Careful. You have no idea how bad people are at video games. And I mean, I never claimed to be great at video games, but I play a lot of video games. And the game was so far too difficult. And I said to them, look, you have maybe the best twin-stick shooter I've ever played, but I'm only keeping at... Like, it is so hard that I'm only keeping at it because I have this... I adore the genre, and you're the best at the genre. But what happens if you get people... Oh, those guys will try and steal pods, by the way. Those are monstrous snatchers who try to steal the pods and bring them back to their own warp gates. It's very frustrating. He is immune to... there we go. Like... Sorry, not immune. He's difficult to stun, but it's always worth stunning him if you can. There we go. And I'm like, and so obviously, I don't know how many people other than me told them this game is way too hard. But obviously a bunch did, because they have made the game much more manageable. Like, it's just much easier to play this game now. Much easier to be successful at the game. Weirdly, the final boss of the game was never difficult. I mean, she's super hard on anything but easy difficulty, don't get me wrong. That was the one thing where they didn't really have to change it that much, because the final boss is the Lizard Queen. It's not really a spoiler to tell you that. I'm not telling you anything about the fight, but it's like, you do meet the Lizard Queen in the game, and she is the final boss of the game. But she was never actually that hard. Like, given the kind of stuff you have to do elsewhere in this game, the final boss fight isn't that much of a challenge. But, and this is the key part that makes it so interesting. There we go. So, you want to save some fuel, land before repairing. It's an endurance match. Like, literally, even if you fly perfectly and do the maximum amount of damage at every opportunity, the final boss fight will take you, like, 12-15 minutes to beat. It is grueling. Sherman hull line. Nice. Okay. Hey, Horror King. Just talking about how Gravitators is the best video game. Oh, I hate those guys so much. Oh, hey, Mechanicus, right? So this guy constantly repairs you. It's really useful. He just constantly repairs you. If you have the Mechanicus, you are always being fixed. It's great. Oh, wait, did I miss a guy to pick up? Nope, they're just talking about the Mechanicus. That's great to hear, Horror King. I was worried that you would not be feeling well. So here's my super. It does obscene amounts of damage. And destroys all bullets in the air, I think. Whoa. Uh-oh. So if you hang out here, you can recharge your battery power from the mothership. But the mothership gives you power more slowly than you would get it back if you used a portable energy canister within the level. So it's always better to try and do that. Another interesting point. One of these missions, you go vertically, right? So you're constantly flying upwards. Oh no, I've already screwed up getting all the pods. Well, that's disgusting. Oh well, que sera, sera. I let a pod get destroyed, everybody. So, to save time, you can, like, drop the pods down when it's below you. But the problem is, the space station is always just ahead of the particle beam. So if you miss it even slightly, there's no second chances. It drops right past it and gets vaporized. Oh, also, you also have to find the clues within these levels, which is very difficult. Oh my god, in pain for over a week? I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm about to die. You can get an upgrade that also repairs your hull when you get back to the home base, but I don't have that upgrade. Hack orbital beam through antenna. I did that. And this should be the last guy. I don't know where I missed all these dudes, but that was embarrassing. I think the clue is at the end of this one. I have to check. Nope. Maybe at the bottom? No, wait, I already found the clue. It was at the spinning four-way crossroads thing. Whoops. And if you want to land, you just go up here, press B, and end the level, right? Said I had to return to space station. Why am I not... Oh, you had to be fully charged, or else it thinks you want to recharge. Sorry to hear that, Michael. You totally should. You should totally get us some snack... some snacks. Boop! So, that is a rescue mission. Now let's do... Oh, I've never done this one on hard. Let's see if we can do it. Fire armor in loadout. Oh, wait, I don't need fire armor. It sucks. Let me find Space Fortress, nuke location. Space Fortress. Yeah, alright, I'll show you destroying a Space Fortress. It looks awesome. It's amazing, Michael. It is literally, again... And the crazy part is, this game that has 60 levels, that has the most insane challenges and most thrilling action scenes, wonderful boss fight, wonderful story, just great in every level. This game costs $20. It's insane that it's as cheap as it is. Like, everyone should buy this game. It is ridiculously cheap. Oh, hey, I'll show off the... actually, no, it's not good for boss fights. I'll show off the Hunter in a second. It's not really good for boss fights, though, so... Okay, looks good to me, except instead of a good thing, especially if you're a bad pilot the way I am, it's generally good. Immune to stuns, that's really useful. To bring along the extra fuel tank, so you don't have to worry about rushing from one energy pod to the next. Like, I'm pretty okay at avoiding getting hit. I'm real bad at prioritizing my energy level. See, he tries to suck you into his chompers. But if you put up the shield, you just bounce off. You might notice that the Lancer I'm flying has considerably less health. Oh, that is the cannon, I believe. You can see all the orbital cannons in the distance that are attacking Earth, and you have to take them down one by one. Oh, that's terrible. Is it a dentist thing? Alright, let's finish killing everybody. Yeah, so this is the kind of base you defeat by attacking a boss. There's another kind of base you defeat by bringing a nuke, by escorting a nuke all the way into it. Both are equally entertaining. The point is there's like 5 different ships to... Oh, no! Beam laser! Sorry. So there's like 5 different ships to play as, right? So there's the regular, the Sparker, the Crusher, the Lancer, and the Alien Experimental Ship, which after you've unlocked it, you can go back and play any missions you want with it. So that's convenient. There's a different face for every, I think, well, no, the faces are randomized. There can't be a different face for every character, because there's like 10,000 names in the list of characters, including the hidden object guru, in case you're wondering. Yes, there's a hidden object guru in there. They were nice enough to add that in honor of the... Oh, he stunned me! That's mimics. They look like a repair thing or an energy station, but on the map you can see they're actually an enemy. So if you don't... but if you try to connect to them, they'll stun you and start shooting you. So you actually have to carefully watch. Alien Shield! Oh, Alien Shield's great. That's... Okay, well, let's see. It's just a bonus shield that you don't have to pay for in energy. It's called that because the hunter ships have special shields that you can constantly recharge and never run out. Unbelievably useful. Okay, that was dumb. The first hit was the alien shield getting destroyed. So you have 5 kinds of ships, like 10 different types of missions, countless kinds of enemy ships. The one complaint you can make is that every ship-destroying boss fight is the same. I'll show it to you, like, it's the same basic fight, but the kinds of ships that show up and like the way they manage the things that attack you are always changing, so it does not feel like the same fight every time, even though it is. There is just one type of enemy boss, other than, like, oh no! Other than the queen, there's just one type of any boss. That is a weird thing to think with this game specifically. Careful. As you can see, one of the fun parts about using batteries to open doors is that there'll always be, well, not always, there will often be a trap that the battery is powering. So you, like, use the battery, you steal the battery from a trap and use it to open a door. It's a nice system. And generally, there'll always be, like, well, not always, but again, often, there'll be one location hidden away. Oh, I love these. Hidden away. And you'll have to, like, go to some extreme lengths to carry a battery to it, and that's where they're going to hide the clue every time. So yeah, I found all 60 clues, so I'll make a video of that to help people who are trying to completion the game. But it is... This game is a masterpiece. So that's the laser controls. That is what allows it to fire the Earth destroying laser. So you just want to trash the hell out of these. Oh no! A shieldinator! Oh, I killed him. Always destroy the spawners first. Video game logic. Anime Club, nice. And you can celebrate Girls and Pandas' 10th anniversary at Anime Club. Okay, charge, 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 and... And that is the beam control shut off. So, it's not a big deal because I was going to blow up the space station anyway, but it's going to take me like 5 more minutes to blow up the space station, and what I've just done there is ensured that the amount of time I spend, the extra 5 minutes it takes me to blow up the space station, no more humans will die while I'm doing that, because I destroyed its ability to attack the Earth. Again, the game has thought everything through. Like, this is what I was talking about. There we go. I would like more energy, please. Extra fuel tanks, not a whole extra fuel tanks, just another 3 bars of fuel. But believe me, it makes all of the difference. This is the way I came from. I'm not smart. I'm not smart at all. I just went in a circle. I was supposed to go to the right after that one, not to the left. No! It used to be, when you start the game, you get 2 upgrades to bring with you, right? But when you die, you just continue without the upgrades. Well, I got a bonus that lets me keep the upgrades even if I die. That is huge, believe you me. Destroy the space fortress. Oh, I'm sad to hear you can't watch Girls and Panzer in Anime Club. It is the best anime, after all. So I would have thought... No, he did it again! Check your map, HOGuru. Jeez. It's such a good trick. What is that? Lifesaver. Oh, that gives you an extra life if you, you know, get destroyed. As you can see, the good thing about your charge lasers, in addition to everything else... No! They bounce. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, English dubs? You don't watch subtitle stuff in Anime Club? I'm sorry to hear that. Especially because Girls and Panzers like... Nice. Cake-tacular. The best cartoon there is. So... Yeah. So when I say that I literally can't say enough good things about this game, that is literally true. I can't believe how the genre has been elevated by this game. It has no equals in the world of twin-stick shooters. Perfect controls, great level design, huge amount of content. Again, there are 12 challenges for every level in the game. And a special secret bonus if you get all 60 clues, which I'm sure as hell not going to reveal. If people ask me to post a video of it, maybe I will, but that's just a maybe. Like, I want people to find this one for themselves. It is amazing. Alright, boss time. Seriously, there are boss levels in this game, like destroy the fortress levels, that took me, this is not an exaggeration, like 90 minutes to beat. And that's just one level in a 60-level game. Great to hear, Sagar. We are, in fact... So, this is the base. You have to destroy all of its health. And here's how you do that. Oh, the green lights tell you where monsters are going to come from. Those energy pods pop up. You have to destroy them before they go away. That's it. That's all you have to do. But the trick is, every time you destroy enough of them, it changes up its attack pattern. Oh, also, health and energy will pop up during this. So now it's changed up how it's going to attack me. Now it's firing giant. There we go. Come on. Is that it? Are they all... Yeah, they're all dead. Okay. And once you've done it twice, the reactor opens up and you actually start destroying the reactor. But once you if you do it too slowly, so that does 50% of the damage to the reactor, so you have to do it twice to destroy it. If you do it slowly, though, and this is the problem, the reactor... In case you're wondering why I'm screwing up so much with my missile, I'll show you my special attack. It explodes when it hits something or when you shoot it. Sorry, as I was saying, you have to do it twice, but if you do it too slowly, it will close and recharge its shield again. So you're going to actually have to do this more than twice. It's very frustrating. And this is far from the interesting number of special attacks it has to offer. It's a very clever enemy. I'm going to quickly grab that. I'm going to get some... Oh, the health disappeared. Yeah, don't, like, rush over to the health or the energy when you need it. Oh, whoops. I forgot to actually destroy the thing. Alright, so now I've destroyed it, but it gets better. Destroying it doesn't end the level. No. You have to leave. You are given X amount of time, which they calculate as, like, the minimum amount of time it would take to escape. Then you have to check the map to see which way to go. Map it out. Okay, so I go here. I go down through the spikes, left, down, left, down, left, down, left. Okay, so it's... Just keep going down and left. If you die, the mission ends. Just to be clear. Like, there's no punishment. And that's one of the interesting themes about the game. In this war, all pilots are replaceable. There is no hero to save the day. If you die in a mission, another pilot comes in to finish the mission. And if you set this place to blow up and you die while escaping, the mission just ends. Because you successfully blew up the thing you're supposed to blow up. You just didn't make it out. Same thing when you plant nukes. Like, you have X amount of time before the nuke goes off, and spoiler alert, that nuke's going off whether you're clear or not. 23, 22, 21, and we're done. Oh, thanks, Sagar. Well, that is literally my job, Sagar, talking for hours. But I am glad you find it soothing. And not terrible, as a certain unbelievably popular YouTuber once said about my voice. Ah. Alright. And when you say marksman, you mean 80% accuracy. Wow. That does sound awesome. Very like the beginning of Metroid, Michael Young, in that you have to try to escape an exploding thing. No, I mean, it's, I guess there's no reason not to say it. It's not like I'm offended by it. It was everyone's beloved, political YouTuber, Hassan. He watched my video about House of Ashes. And did not like my voice at all. That's an on-screen alarm that lets you know that the nuke transport is being attacked. Fun fact, originally in the game, there was no like big flashing on-screen thing. All that would happen was the nuke transport's name would flash red. And then its health would start going down, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in the middle of a giant fight with a million aliens. I don't notice that the ship is being attacked. And so they added that for me, which I really appreciated. But yes, he watched my video. But that said, I hold no grudge against him whatsoever because it's supposed... Yeah, it shows your accuracy in the pause screen. It's awesome. So you can check whenever you want how you're doing for the target of accuracy. But you know what? Him covering my video made sure that so many people saw it that it paid for a PlayStation 5. So you know what? I ain't gonna complain about Hassan not liking my voice. It's fine by me. I didn't see your last comment. Okay. And I have no idea where it is. Oh yeah, no, you tell me off stream. I can wait. Just send me a tweeter. Or even a Twitter. Oh, special video today. Coming out tomorrow. Anti-Meme, who, you know, of course, famously helps me with, there we go. Supermassive games all the time. Invited me to try, a duel in, what do you call it? Counter-Strike. So it was my first time playing Counter-Strike in 20 years. You're going to be able to see a video of my first attempt to play Counter-Strike in 20 years. So it should be a lot of fun. Spoiler alert, I wasn't good at it. Boom. Alright, so now I've saved my position, so I don't go back to the base. So you have to tell this guy when to stop or when to start. So if there's going to be like a dangerous area, you're going to want to tell him, hey, stop back here before we get there. Oh, that was an alarm. That's a special thing called an alarm. If you trip it, a bunch of more aliens port in. But if you don't, those aliens won't port in. I'll try and show you one that I haven't set off already. The problem is you can set them off both with touching you and with bullets. So I'm so reckless in this game, I generally set off all of those before I ever get anywhere near them. Like, I never see them. I'm just flooded by new enemies. I'm like, oh, guess I set off an alarm. Yes, what about it? I should work at Supermassive Games. I don't know that I have... Well, I mean, I do have one of the qualifications to work there in that I have a ton of, you know... Oh, here they are, see? So if you cross this thing, or shoot this thing, a whole bunch of enemies poured in. I mean, I do have a very impressive array of screenwriting credits, but something tells me they're not hiring me to write a game for them. Just going to get out on a limb and say that, oh, the guy who goes... Oh, no! I set it off! That was hilarious. Oh, the guy who goes on the internet to complain about our games all the time? Yeah, no, he should write the next one. That's not how people work. I do not see them doing that anytime soon. And I don't have any other, don't have any other qualifications beyond as a screenwriter. I mean, technically I'm a video game designer. My new game, HOGuru Presents The House with Too Many Zombies in It, is going to be out in time for people to buy it as a Christmas gift for all their loved ones. And I'm going to encourage you to do that. If you don't know what to buy your loved ones for Christmas, they would adore a copy of HOGuru Presents The House with Too Many Zombies in It. I can almost guarantee it. Oh, man. I haven't finished it yet. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, cool. Give me 1 second. Be right back, everybody. Oh, well, she's here. Hello! And the stream's going great. Everyone's asking when they get to see you. In fact, I'm just going to tell you to say hi. Don't move. Hello?
Hello?
Say hi.
Hi, everyone!
See, she's on her way home. She's going to be here in time for some time load. Back here in time for some time loader. If you get back here in time. I don't want to, like, rush through the end of time loader. Okay. Alright, see you soon. Alright, I'll see you soon. Alright, bye-bye. Yes, sorry about that. I mean, obviously, I don't want to belittle the stream. I don't want to belittle my job. But I will always drop everything if that phone rings and my lady's on the other line. That's just who I am. Anyway, as I was saying, if I could write a game, what would it be? That's easy. I would want to write a... oh, yeah, see, it has a shield. So you can actually get it out with 0% damage if you're very careful. I would want to write their slasher game. I would want them to finally make the slasher game that they haven't been made, that they've, you know, almost made twice. I think everybody knows by now, like, that the original version of Until Dawn was actually a slasher game. There were no Wendigos. Like, it was a game about people being murdered by a slasher in the woods at the ski chalet. Like, I think the plot is very similar, but there was actually, like, a guy with an ice axe killing people. And so, if I had the ability to work for Supermassive, I would want to write their slasher game. I already know exactly what it would be, because it's impossible. I mean, I'm a writer, so I have ideas constantly, whether I want to or not. So I already know exactly what I would write for them. And you see, that's not something they're interested in, because they come up with the ideas themselves. And then it's the screenwriter's job to take their idea and make a thing. So, no. Supermassive would never make my game, like my Dark Pictures game, because it's their series. They just hire people to do the actual dialogue writing and contribute to plot mechanics to the games. Like, they don't let people sell them ideas. So they would never make my game. That said, if I had the opportunity to work for them and do the scripts for one of their games, of course I would do that. Fun fact, the vast majority of the writing jobs I've done have been when people hire me to write something based on their idea. Like, I can count on, like, one hand, not even one hand, like 3 fingers the times I've had movies made that were my idea, you know? The rest of the time, people just hire me to write stuff for them, which of course I'm incredibly happy to do. Thanks, Michael. In fact, I am happy to... I can say honestly that I think I work... I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm always going to love my writing, but fundamentally, I probably work best when somebody hands me an outline and I develop a story with somebody. I don't know if it's the way I prefer to work. I mean, it probably is the way I prefer to work, but it is definitely the way I work most frequently. Like, I'm most likely to... work that way. Oh, by the way, we're in an astronaut... in case it wasn't clear, we're in an asteroid in space. So there is unbelievably small amount of local gravity. So you don't actually have to worry about... So while you have constant effects of inertia, So I will never drift to a stop, because again, well, I will eventually, because again, the microgravity of the asteroid. But like, if I start going in a direction, I'll just keep going in that direction really long time until I slowly drift to a stop, because, and this is the key part, we're not dealing with a gravity well this time. I mean, we all hope that they actually finally do a slasher game, but considering that we've gotten the next 2 games, we've got pretty a good idea what's going on in the next 2 games, and I think this is key, unless the game's set in Sapporo, Japan, which is presumably game 6, is the slasher game, that would leave only games 7 and 8 to be a slasher game, so the odds of that are not fantastic. So I would not hold my breath. As much as I would love a slasher game, I'm not holding my breath for a slasher game. Oh. That's weird that you say, oh no, seismic activity of unknown origin. I wonder what that could mean, wink. I actually know what it means. I've played this game before. Like, I may have played this game more than anyone who didn't work on this game. Again, I have 60-some hours in this game. Ah, gotcha, Michael. Boom. No! Your shield! Get your shield back, dummy! Can he regenerate his shield after it's gone down, or only if it hasn't gone down yet? Oh, right! You can switch ship, what ship you're going to respawn as if you die. I forgot they added that. Damn, that's so cool. Still 92% accuracy. Ah, there's the shield. It can put it back. I thought so. No! Chomp. Okay. And this is another dude to rescue. And as you can see, rescuing people takes up one of your slots. So you know, you got to be careful not to do it in an inopportune moment. Well, what was I talking about, Horror King? Oh, nice, Railways. Girls in Pants is just a great show. Wonderfully optimistic, wonderfully sweet. Great, you know, modelable behavior in the relationship between Miho and Maho. Like, it's a really interesting... Oh, no! I love it when this happens. What was that? Some weirdo radio signal just froze the nuke software. Whatever shall we do? Wink. We don't know what Game 6 is about, but there are 2 different references to Sapporo, Japan in Game 2, so everyone is pretty much assuming Game 6 is going to be set in Japan. Like, to the point that it would be weird if it wasn't. Alright, game's about to get weird, everybody. I hope you enjoy this. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is strange that we sound so much alike, because I listen to his voice and I can kind of hear it, so I get what you're saying. Did I miss the computing device? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I've already completed this level. I'm just here for the accuracy. But yeah, so there have been 2 different references to Sapporo, Japan. There is an article about someone training for the Sapporo Winter Olympics. And then if you add together the numbers on the... Whoa. If you add together the numbers on the... What do you call it? How am I blanking on that word? Alright, so... The job now is to lead the worm down to the place where you need the nuke to go off. And you lead the worm, and this is true, by shooting it in the damn face. God, there's so much... Oh, he's going the wrong way? Well, what if I shoot him in the face? And the thing is, every time he crawls into a wall, he disappears. Right? and you have to wait for him to come back out, which takes like 20 seconds. And since this whole thing is timed very severely, you're not in a position to wait around for him. And that down there, is there something down? Yeah, there's the clue, as I suspected. Or even suspected. No! He got me! And now I have to go back. And he'll fly into a wall, and well, you see. You saw what happened. Oh, and if you die while you're carrying something important, that thing does get destroyed. And you would have to restart the mission if you want to rescue everybody. So yeah, and if you look at the darts sheets, the scores, and add them all up, and then divide them to get the median. No, the mean? Median. Average. Divide them to get the average. The two numbers, and if you assume they're longitude and latitude, the two numbers, if you guessed right about which one was longitude, which one was latitude, which one was east, which one was north, south, west, those numbers point to Sapporo, Japan. So you put all that together and people are assuming, well, the next game has to be set in Sapporo, Japan. Oh, I really screwed up by switching to this ship. Hopefully I'm just going to kill myself and switch back to the other ship. Because this one, it's like way harder to hit things. And so you screw up your chances of keeping the... Alright, so what you do is you go here. You say you want to switch to the Sparker when you're done. Then you die. And then boom. I forgot to set the new checkpoint. I'm a real dum-dum. Well, if you want muscular dudes smacking each other, you're watching the wrong show. You shouldn't be watching Dragon Ball. You should be watching Fist of the North Star. Arguably the best cartoon ever made about super muscular dudes smacking each other. As I always say, Fist of the North Star is... what if JoJo, A, had a plot that was possible to follow, right? And B, does not look like it was drawn by a fetish porn artist. So you take away the fetish porn, add in a plot you can follow. That's Fist of the North Star as compared to JoJo. Now I know what you're thinking. What if people are here for the fetish porn? Okay, well, yeah, then obviously JoJo's what you want to stick with. But if you just want the best action in the world and a surprisingly emotionally affecting plot, well, that is Fist of the North Star. And it's all anybody needs. Are we almost there? We're almost there. Nani? I agree with you that perhaps the best moment in any Fist of the North Star adaptation is the first time he pops somebody's head. And he says, "You're already dead." And then the guy says, "Nani?" Which means, what? Nani? And then, because he's so confused by the whole "you're already dead" thing. And then, well, you always know what happens. Oh my god, look at how my guy is dressed! Oh, he's so cute! He's got an alien helmet! Whoa! See, if you trick him into here, he'll vomit the bomb into his lair. Because it gets uncomfortable for him, and then he'll go to take a nap. And then you just have to let the nuke destroy the asteroid and the worm with it. Fun fact, the worms are a thing that the aliens tamed and grow themselves to dig out bases in mountains and asteroids. Oh, that's fine. I don't know that I'm technically into anime either. Question away, Horror King. I've watched some anime, but people are always like, here are the essential animes. And I'm like, well, I've seen none of these. It's like, I'm a guy who just loves Fist of the North Star and Golgo 13, and anime is where those things live, so that's where I watch it. But I rarely, check what's new in anime. Like, a show has to be huge for me to hear about it. It has to be JoJo, or the thing I just finished watching season 2 of, it would have to be Beastars. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen Beastars, you should probably check out Beastars. It's amazing. It is pretty great, Railways. You're already dead. There you go, Naruto. That's how famous the thing has to be. Although, and this is a true fact, I didn't actually find out about Naruto till like a year after Naruto was a thing. Because I went to a convention, and not everybody, but a good 10% of the people were wearing the headbands with the symbols on it. The headbands with the metal plates and the symbol. And so I would go to them and be like, after seeing a whole day of people walking around, I just walked up to somebody. I'm like, what's that headband about? Do you mind me asking? They're like, oh, it's from Naruto. And I'm like, that didn't help. Thank you for telling me, but I don't know what Naruto is. Damn. The memorial wall. What the hell is this? Is this the last number of people who died? Oh, I think it's the last number of people who died. That's cool. That's a new addition. Credits. Yeah, Beastars was great. Check out the credit screen. You've seen this before in other credits screens, but this one is especially good. So you fight aliens. You blow up letters. You just have a great time. There was a glitch in this screen when it first happened. When the credits were first made. What's that? Special thanks to the hidden object guru. What? Did I load this up just because I knew that was going to be there? Yes, I did. I'm a very vain man. Special thanks to Echo W. Lasari. Don't know them. Don't know Jeremy Smith. Do know me. And thank you all so much for playing the game. Seriously, though, this game is perfect. Everyone needs to play it. What question, Horror King? What was I saying earlier? No? Manga of Naruto is way better than the anime is not a question, Horror King. That ain't a question. Damn. And my achievements screen. Kill 100 alien soldiers by crashing them into your ship. Oh, it's tracking it. Nice. I love it when they track it. When the time comes, survive without a flashlight. No! Credit sec and destroy every single word and letter. Eesh. It's doable, but yikes. Get all 12 awards on a mission. I should probably do that at some points. On all missions. No one's ever doing that. Complete all Gravitatorship trainings, obviously. Get the Hunter Award. Capture a space. I forgot about that mission. Get the dictionary for aliens. Wow. Anyway, the point is, this game is one of the top, twin stick shooters I've ever played in my life. It is a masterpiece in every way. Everyone needs, if you're even casually interested in the twin stick shooter as a genre, you owe it to yourself to play Gravitators. How many games can you say take their premise and perfectly execute it? All right. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. What's my most valuable trophy? Find all of the clues. Ooh. There we go. All right, where was I? Yes! Playing a second game. I think you're going to be surprised by the second game. Wink. Wink? No? Okay, it's Hidden Deep. Let's just quickly install it. It's not that big, so I knew I didn't have to install it earlier. I got the code right before the stream started, so I didn't have time to install it before starting the stream. And I was worried it would interrupt the gameplay. But I also knew the game is tiny, so... Yeah, it looks like we're not going to have time to finish Time Loader tonight. Maybe. We'll see how long she takes, but maybe not. Oh. Yeah, I don't really get Attack on Titan, but that's me, and I haven't ever seen My Hero Academia, which is about a superhero school. Is that what it's about? School for superheroes? A superhero school? Is it Japan's Sky High? No? Okay. So, this is Hidden Deep. I played the Steam Festival demo for this back in like March or April, whenever they first announced it, and I would joke, wow. And I would joke that the demo for Hidden Deep was my game of the year. Find the data disk. Find a randomly placed data disk in a huge map. Fight with randomly placed Nice! The level of monsters you can fight are easy, medium, hard, insane. What? Damn. And, oh, you can get a random seed and write it down, and if you liked it, you can give it to somebody else. Well, okay, we're going to do the regular mission, and then we'll try that one. I've already played the game, so I'm only doing new levels. Expedition. Start action. Yeah, let's try this. I'm probably going to play the main game on story, because, as I keep telling here, people, I'm only here for the story. Find and run the water pump. She's here, everybody. We are going to be able to play more loader. Time loader.
Bonjour.
Hello, mademoiselle. We're doing great here. I don't know the number for it. I'm obsessed with the animation in this game. Bat monster!
Bat monster?
Yeah, these guys suck. Oh, I forgot they could spit slugs out at me. As you'll notice, there's a little bit of auto-aim. That's hugely helpful. This button calls the elevator. So let's say I were to send the elevator up and then run off of it. Oh, I'm screwed. I can't get on the elevator. But actually, I can just hit that button, and down goes Fraser.
Neat.
Don't worry, we'll put it on the big screen for you.
Hello, Michael.
Ah, yes. I didn't see your question, Horror King. Chat's moving too fast. You're just going to have to send it to me later.
I am curious as to where the... Oh, my mother was here.
No, she wasn't.
Oh?
Well, she dropped off tomatoes, but she wasn't here.
Huh.
Was that disappointing? Did you want her to come in?
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
Alright, so go get yourself changed. And then come on back and we'll play, we'll finish Time Loader. No! I thought I could jump and grab onto the ladder, and I was profoundly mistaken. Luckily, the level has checkpoints, which is good. There we go. Anytime I want to, I could have just used the grappling gun instead. But that's often not a good idea. Although you can shoot from the grappling gun. You can't shoot from this thing, which I think is a little unrealistic. I think you should be able to shoot from a ladder. That was a screaming monster. I didn't like the sound of that. Oh, and this game has some of the best gunfire sound effects I've ever heard. Just super satisfying. That elevator's here, right? Like, no, it was not. I would have fallen if I had stepped forward. Oh, no, there was a wall. Okay, good. Whew. Sector 6. No power to Sector 6. So I need to find the... What do you call it? I need to find the fuse, turn on the power, get in there, get the key, come back, do that. You only have 9 lives to do this. It says crew left, but I think you're playing the same crew members every time. You just, you know... don't have, you just have extra lives.
extra lives.
It's one of the best kinds of lives.
Yes.
Where's my map? Oh, there it is.
Here's your map.
It would be weird to imagine someone less helpful than you. Like, I don't even know what that would look
Has
like.
Horror King made any jokes tonight?
He tried. He
Oh,
can go
okay.
great.
So I was gonna say, then that would be.
Oh, that's easy to tell. A Fist of the North Star would beat One Punch Man in a fight. There's no question. Like, what it comes down to is you can't hit Ken unless he wants to be hit. And whatever your move is, just by seeing it, Ken can do your move. So, yeah, no, I don't know that One Punch Man could possibly beat him. And if Ken touches you anywhere, you explode. So, yeah, like, One Punch Man, really strong, but he still has to hit you. Which I doubt he could do. And, again, like, Ken knows how to do Rao's move, and Rao's move, this is, true. System, can I have the thing, please? Edmund Smith. 4322, thank you. Okay, 4322. As I was saying, he can do the move where it, makes a sound that makes it so you can't, like, you don't know where up is. The sensation of gravity disappears for you. So you can't see, and you don't know what is up and what is down. So yeah, I don't think that would work. You okay?
Yeah, I was talking to Maurice.
How's
Knocked him
Maurice
on the
doing?
floor.
Oh, poor Maurice.
Hey, no plushie cam.
There is a plushie cam. I just haven't told them what it is yet. So I will show them. In fact, everybody now, get your guesses in for the plushie cam. We're about to finish Time Loader, so, you know, perfect time to do it. Get your guesses in on the plushie cam. Everyone can guess. Everybody gets one guess. If you guess, if two people guess the same thing, only the top one of my timeline counts. It's never going to be the same plushie as yesterday. If you guess a category like cat and it's, say, Summer Fun Garfield, I'll say, yeah, it's a cat, but which one? And if you win, I'll send you a game code. Today's hint is... Everybody get ready for the hint. Today's hint is... Today's plushie is an OG, meaning that it was a plushie that we had before we started doing the plushie cam. Meaning... like all the handmade plushies, all the new plushies, it can't be one of those. So you just have to guess who it is. And the clue is, he's an OG plushie. And as a consequence, you've certainly seen a lot of him on the plushie cam. Because he's an OG plushie. It's the best hint I've ever come up with.
Wondering if Marissa's going to just take it tonight.
Oh, Marissa's not here.
Oh, and there you
She
go.
works for a living.
Ah. She's one of us working stiffs.
I don't approve of it myself, but I know that it's important, so.
Hey everyone, don't forget to like the stream.
It's possible swimming down here was not a great decision. Oh, this is very dangerous.
Oh, Horror King, you've got a request to tell a joke.
Well, it's up to you, lady. You're
Changing
monitoring
your
the
guess to
stream.
Cookie Monster, nice. Oh, Garfield, nice.
Careful. Okay, seem to be hung up here. Thank God this guy remembered to bring an oxygen tank. That said, it doesn't have a lot of oxygen left in it. What is that thing? Apparently I did! I got the key! Oh my God, we can get out of here.
Got the key. The key is the key.
Super helpful as always.
Right?
I know.
I am the most helpful person on
the face of the planet.
Gotcha, Michael.
Don't let anybody else tell you different. You know what I'm trying to say.
You're trying to do my thing as a mockery of me, and that was beautiful, and I loved it.
Excellent. Okay.
It was a little weird that you couldn't do it at all, considering how often I say my catchphrase. But I still applaud your attempt to do it.
J'ai trouvé.
What'd you find?
What I'm having for supper.
Did I... Is there a walk button? I don't remember if there's a walk button. Is it like crouch it, control or shift or alt or something? I feel like there's got to be a walk button, right? Because I hold down shift and it doesn't do it. Shift just makes you run faster. Alright, long story short, there might be a monster up here, so I'm gonna
Monster? Oh,
get my gun ready.
Monster. Oh, we got a guest for dog. Hey, Marion. Been a while.
Well, Marion only drops by the afternoon streams.
Ah. And I work for a living.
That's what I always say. Ah! Oh, I hate those things so much. I thought I would take the stairs instead of the ladder instead of the elevator because there might be a trap at the bottom of the elevator. A dragon? Okay. No, you can just watch the video. It's the stream where he finished House of Ashes. You can just watch him and see what he says. I only found out about it because someone dropped by the video to comment and apologize. You know, say sorry that... Okay. Is that on? That doesn't look on to me. Now we'll see. I think that power generator's on now. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, this is the key I got in the other backup generator room. Why would I want to do that? Oh, that's why. Alright, do I have my grappling gun? I do. Oh, that was easy. Unusually so. How do I disconnect from the hook again? No.
People in the U.S. regions put their chips in their fridge? Like, okay, what do you mean by chips?
They mean potato chips, not
Potato
French
chips?
fries.
That's weird. We don't here. But of course we're in Canada, so there's that.
Alright, water pump backup power turned on. We've almost pumped out all the water.
Yay!
I'm happy too. Okay, that was intense. There's a scrab up there, everybody. Ah!
See, in Canada there's a weird thing, like HOGuru never calls like French fries chips, but I do, so
yeah.
I get a little confused. It depends what
Ugh.
region you are from and like your family ancestry too as to what you call French fries.
Alright, maybe I can grapple my way up there? Well, that was a mistake. Wait, can I not jump out of this? You've got to be kidding me. I think I might not be able to jump out of this. Well, I got the grappling hook. It's fine. C is grappling hook, by the way. Okay. So I'm just going to swing over to the place I need to go. Okay, that's a lot of monsters. And they killed me. That was bad. Luckily, it continues exactly where you left off, so you know. And that was my last bullet. I still had another gun, it's fine, but yikes. Can I switch over to my gun while I'm on this thing? I can't, can I? Oh no, there it is. I do hate killing these things. You clipped my scream. Okay. Thank you. I was very startled by those monsters, so. You okay?
I just think that's hilarious that someone clipped out your screaming. Because I think it's adorable when you get all like, ah!
That is a reasonable thing to believe. Whew. Alright, now we just have to use the water pump and we can get out of here. Alright. Why are those crystals hovering and spinning? That seems dangerous, right? Okay, so it's not just me then. Let's get to the water pump. Although I feel like my character should already know where the water pump is, since he was sent down here to work the water pump. Hey! Mars made it! How'd your workday go? Or are you still at it and just playing hooky?
At the same time, if you just got home. What?
What? It's in the Discord right now. Well, thank you so much for doing that. Alright. Just have to find this water pump. I probably should have... oh, they make a note of the map. That's great. It'd be great if I could put little markers on this bad boy. That'd be very cool. Alright, so that says emergency water pump. Emergency pump. Pump generator that way. Okay. She did make it home. Hello. This is the pump, obviously. Have I successfully pumped out all the water? Let's go find out. Pumping water out of things, fun fact, is an incredibly time-consuming process. If you've ever seen a swimming pool drain, it would blow your mind how long it took. Okay. Perfect. You can't run while you've got a machine gun out, just to be clear. Why I wasn't sprinting though. Yep, look, it's fixed. And I'm ready for whatever comes my way. Come on, seriously? Oh, yes. Alright, I thought that was the generator, but I have no idea what to do. I do not envy one trying to play this game who doesn't have great hearing. Because those monsters come out of friggin' nowhere. Probably should have sent my drone up here first. What did that say?
Maybe you'll call them back later?
Yes.
Or I'll tell them.
Nope, that didn't work.
Hello. Oh yeah, plenty.
What is gotcha, Railways?
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Sure, what the hell? Okay, that's not working.
Okay, bye. Sorry about that.
I forgive you because I'm a good person.
It was kind of my fault. I had messaged her.
I'm a good person, so I forgive you. I'm not a good person, but I did forgive you.
She saw that I was home because I had messaged her.
Nice. Alright, so rock on the rope and then press space to detach. Then hold W and D to get in the vent. Maybe I'm supposed to swing into it? Oh, thanks, Mars. I appreciate you saying that. Whereas I think I'm basically okay. Oh, I'm not a bad person, but I'm just more in the okay person.
I think you're a wonderful
Oh, that's
person.
sweet of you two to say. Okay, and press rock on the rope. There we go. Yeah, you had to swing over. That's what I was doing wrong. Gotcha. Coffee. Yes, possibly. I don't play anything that has in-game purchases or requires a random chance to get what you want to get. Like, I'll play a Monster Hunter game, right? Because the loot-based mechanics are minimal, i.e., you are told what monster part you need to get to build a specific thing. Plasma cut. What? You were told exactly what animal parts you need to get a certain thing. And if you go and kill those animals, you will get those parts. You might have to kill them a couple of times because there's some random number generation happening in there. But fundamentally, you will get the parts you need. I know I'm the only person who's like this obsessed with this game, but I cannot stress the extent to which this is one of the best games I've played this year, and it's just a demo. Oh, that's a lot of monsters. How did that not kill you? What is that? Oh, no! Apparently that was a scrab generator. I got scrabbed. Oh, thanks, Mars. I appreciate that. Oh, damn. This game is amazing. It said press and hold 0. Or is that the... Oh, to plasma cut the 4-pin. Neither button is working. Do I not have a plasma cutter? I don't have a plasma cutter. Why are you... Oh, I have to go and get it first. Okay. Oh, no! Yeah, when you die, and you can... Even though you're continuing as the same character, like, it's not going back to a checkpoint. Anything you killed stays dead, and everything else stays where it was. That better be the end of those things. Okay, so now I'm actually going to use my thing finder. Hold on. Scan ball. Electrocute enemy. Turn on magnet. That's new. It doesn't have a lot of electricity, so you can only really electrocute 2 things with it. I remember that from the demo. Because of all the changes that have happened to Outer Wilds with the new DLC, Elliot. Whew. Mental note, really hard to hit monsters when you're swinging on a rope. Whew. Whew. Alright, what's here? Plasma cutter? Crank! Alright, so I'm going to play this more later. I'm stuck with no AI out. That's fine. We have to get back to Time Loader because my lady wants to see the end of it. So first off, the plushie was won by Horror King, who guessed that it was Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Good work on that front. I'm going to load up Time Loader, and then we're going to beat Time Loader. Or come very close to beating Time Loader.
How many wins does that make, Horror King?
I don't know, but I'll get him his list of games later. Okay. Alright. There's Time Loader. But yeah, the reason I won't play anything gacha based, that's why I stopped playing Plants vs. Zombies, the shooting thing. Because instead of like winning levels and getting points and getting the and buying the characters you want to play as, you win levels to get points to buy trading card packs that have 5 random cards in it, and those cards have costume pieces, and if you get all the costume pieces in a set, then you unlock the character. But you can't choose what character you're trying to unlock, and you can't guarantee you're going to get costume pieces. Well, if you buy a hyper-expensive pack, you'll be guaranteed at least one costume piece you don't have. Screw you, you're wasting my time, you're trash. That is my feelings about the gacha experience. Now, I know that's not the same as in every gacha experience, but it is enough that it bothers me, and I don't play them as a consequence. Oh, damn, Mars. So it was like a problem at the factory? Oh, no, yeah, the second I get it, I'll check. That's weird.
What happened?
They showed a promotional image for the Bat Monster figurine. Hers is missing spikes, and theirs was missing spikes, too. And they're supermassive games.
Huh.
All right, let's do this.
Where is me? I am here.
All right, are you ready, woman?
Yes, I is ready.
All right, we're doing this. Okay, we just have to find a route to the shield. Oh, it's the kitten!
Hi, Katie.
Oh, that kitten's so mad at me. No! Oh my god, that's so cute!
The cat's eating us.
The cat's eating
are
him!
we the new monster that the cat wants to destroy?
Yep. What? No! Oh, it's so cute! This is the cutest sad ending I've ever seen.
The cat destroying us
Is actually a better option,
Yeah.
because then the cat won't cripple the kid.
Yeah. Whoa!
That was amazing.
crazy.
It was so bonkers. We're from Ottawa. Ottawa, Ontario, Sagar. The capital of Canada, which is a pretty solid country.
Yeah, it's alright.
As countries go, it's, like top 20.
Yeah.
I'd say top 20.
Yeah, for sure top 20.
Now, I don't believe that there should be countries, but as long as countries exist,
Maybe even top 10.
we could be top 20 or top 10.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be stupid for being mad about it. Yes, if all of them are missing, it's bad. But you shouldn't be dumb, because I saw the same promotional images you did, and guess what? They had 6 spikes. And it's not like they changed the design. There's clearly like a clump of model missing from yours, which is where the spikes go. It's just a question whether all of them have that same clump of model missing. Whoa. Let's do this. I'm a little sad we didn't find all of the codes. Like, we missed 2 codes. And that's not great.
You didn't find all of what now?
The codes.
Oh.
Now, what's interesting in the game is, and I don't want to judge the future guy too harshly, right? Italian flag indeed, Sagar. Italian flag indeed. I don't really approve of this guy's time travel logic. Because he's like, the only way to stop the house from burning down is to make sure the kid gets crippled. And I'm like, why do you think that?
Yeah.
The reason the house burned down is because there wasn't a cat
Yeah.
to murder all of the mice that came and chompity-chomped on the cables, which started a fire. But, like, all you have to do is make sure the cat doesn't die, which I've already succeeded in doing. I just saved the cat's life. They're like, you gotta lure the cat back to the greenhouse so he'll cripple the kid. I'm like, why? What is to be gained by doing that? The game hasn't thought its time travel logic through as hard as it should have.
Although, does anything ever think it's time travel? Isn't that the problem with telling a time travel story?
It is difficult. You're not wrong. But the problem is, that comes from the instinct to want to make time travel stories where at the end of the story, everything gets reset to back the way it was.
Yeah.
It's actually, if you just want to make a time travel story where the past gets changed, it's actually much easier to write.
Yep.
But most people don't have the guts to do that.
What, Back to the Future and Doctor Who? Is that basically it?
Pretty much. Alright, we did it. How long have we been together for? 17-ish years? 17? Yeah.
Something like that.
Along those lines.
Decades and decades.
Yes, 2 whole decades.
We've known each other more than 2 decades.
That's true.
No, wait.
No, 2 decades.
2 decades almost on the dot.
Almost on the dot, yeah.
Yeah, because I had just moved here when I met you.
That's true.
You need to lure it back to the treehouse.
Damn right you do. Except you really don't have to lure him back to the treehouse. I can't stress that enough. Oh, don't destroy the seedlings. I destroyed the seedlings. Okay, well, I don't feel like a super talented robot at the moment. Oh, we just met each other at a friend's party. We had a mutual friend who was throwing a party. That's all there was to it. It is not a special story. That being said, that is how most people meet.
Oh my god, there's so much more to that story than you say.
And that's all I'm telling.
But I'm not permitted to tell it all. Okay, let's see. So we met each other at a party. I was in a room full of nerds, and one of them was a pretentious kind of a-hole.
The worst
who
kind of nerd.
Misquoted something. Was
Yeah.
it Alan Moore or Simpsons?
Alan Moore or Simpsons.
No, it was
One or
Alan
the other.
Moore, because
Okay.
it was Kim who misquoted Simpsons.
Right.
Misquoted Alan Moore horribly, and HOGuru here corrected him, to which I was like, well, hello, you.
Yeah.
And then we talked all night till like 3 a.m.
About one John Woo.
Well, everything under the
Really
sun.
everything.
But literally, like, any topic, I was like, oh my god, you're a fan of John Woo movies? Me too! What's your favorite movie? Hard Boiled? Yeah! Like, everything was like, yeah. And
What?
then, what? We were like friends for years?
Oh, yeah.
A few years after that?
And then we were just both single at the same time.
Yup.
What?
And then, a certain person was oblivious when I asked him out.
There you go. I love this cat so much. Like, I'm actually a big fan. Oh my god, look at him! You missed it! Get back here! Get out of that room. Stay here. We're done with this cat section. You were about to see the cutest thing you've ever seen.
Okay.
So, cat,
kitty.
wait, watch. Look at him! Wait.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's so cute! I care. Again, I feel like the better ending is letting the cat catch this thing
Yeah.
and just play with it.
Yeah. Because then he won't,
He won't get crippled, and the cat's fine.
And the cat's fine, so it prevents the house fire because kills the rodents.
Yep. And the game crashed.
Oh no. Oh wow, did it ever crash?
Yeah, that was a pretty intense crash, everybody. Hold on.
Yes, and when I asked you out finally,
Yeah.
It was because a friend of mine was like, "Oh my god, just ask him out." Jesus, who was there that night was like, "You guys have so much chemistry. What the hell are you doing?"
No. It's true, I would never ask anyone out. for a lot of reasons that aren't important to go into. What it comes down to is when you're a giant person whose very presence is vaguely threatening to people, you learn not to ask people for things because they think, you're too intense.
So it was me. I called him up and said we should go out. Well, we talked a bunch on the
Jesus.
phone. And I called him
No!
up and said we should go out sometime finally.
What is wrong with this?
And we decided to go to the movies, but he's so oblivious he thought I meant as friends and invited a group of people along with us.
I'm a monster.
And I showed up and I was so freaking pissed off.
As well you should be.
When did you finally figure it out?
No man can say. Oh my god. Oh, this kitten. I only want good for you, kitten. Alright, here we go. So just try to go straight up.
I don't think it was a love at first sight so much as a nerd recognizing nerd at first sight.
That is famously true.
Because we're fans of all the same things.
Oh, it's over. Come on.
Like, yay.
We did it. We did it.
Yay, have fun.
No!
Oh, kitty.
Oh my god, that poor computer. Oh, I feel so sorry for this guy. Okay, what happened? Okay, a bug. It's the same bug from when he got crippled. And the fact that it took off suggests that he's been crippled at this point. Oh no.
No.
Oh, come on!
I've always felt like I was stuck in the past. My dream of becoming a baseball star. My childhood ambitions. I never accomplished much. And I never really understood myself. But now I know that science is my true calling. It's time for me to really start living. I can create something truly amazing. Something
Oh, there you
that will
go.
change the world.
And that's fine. But he could have done that without becoming crippled himself.
Huh. I liked the story, though.
It's a solid game. No one's saying it's not a solid game. I'm just like,
What movie was it?
maybe actually change the past. Oh god, that cat is so cute.
What movie was it?
How did that cute cat get 100 times more cute when it's trying to kill you?
Yeah. What movie was it I invited you to go see?
One of the Harry Potters, whichever one was out that year.
No, it wasn't Harry Potter.
It was Harry Potter, whichever one was out that year.
No, I would have better connotation,
Nope,
better memories.
it's
about Harry
100% true. I can guarantee
Potter.
that
It was
is the
at South
case.
Keys, not Silver City. You remember?
It was at South Keys, and it was whatever was the current Harry Potter.
Ah, well, that's sucky.
I know, Harry Potter sucks.
That's probably why I don't remember them.
Exactly right. The future is in your hands. Kablamo. So just check which Harry Potter was out in 2004. There's your answer. Okay, I got ending A! And we completed 95% of the game! Oh, wow. Like, I got none of the bad things. Like, I changed all of the things the correct way.
Oh, wow.
But because we missed 2 of the signs, we didn't get the 100% of the game complete.
Boo.
I'm sad, too. Anyway, so that was Time Loader. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We played this over the course of 6. If you're wondering why we sound different background noise, blah, 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 blah. We played this game over the course of 6 different live streams, and the video you've currently watched, unless you're here for actual live stream, is a compilation of those. But Time Loader, fantastic. Like, just such a good game.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard to
really
describe. Really wish, I'll have to just go look up what the end of the thing is. What the end of the thing is if you get the other 2 items. You see, we even missed one of the future change points. We got the rest of the future change points, though, so there you go. So yeah, overall, just a wonderful, wonderful game. The right protection, yes or no. We fixed the robot to make him want to become a robot scientist. Robot scientist? What's the word I'm looking for?
Robot scientist?
Yeah.
What about the robot scientist?
What's the word for that?
Robot scientist?
All right, she's of no help. Thank you.
Nope, I got nothing.
All right, we're both blanking on it. Put it in the comment. No, put it in the comment section below the video, since you guys obviously know the answer. We'll see you back here for more games. Right now, we're going to continue playing something called Treasures of the Aegean, which is another game about time loops. So that should be a lot of fun.
Questions.
Go question away. It's a stream. Ask all the questions you want. We'll answer them if we feel like it. See you back here for that. But until then, au revoir. Oh. It's true. We don't whine about being asked personal questions. If we don't feel like answering them, we just don't do it. But we don't pretend it's somehow insulting to ask us a personal question. Okay.
I kind of enjoy them.
See, she kind of enjoys them. Oh my god, I'm going to show you what we're playing tomorrow night, and prepare to be delighted. I was going to play it today, and then they said they would rather I play it tomorrow, because that's the day they want to heavily promote it. Wink.
Yay! Wait, you're saying wink, like I should know what you're talking about.
No, you shouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
Right. Wink. That is tough. Having never asked anyone out, I can't give you advice on how to ask someone out. I have only ever been asked out in my life, which happened a lot more than I even realized it was happening.
Yeah. How about one of the most inventive ways I was asked out? Hold on.
Okay.
I'm in the process of cooking supper, so one of the most inventive ways I was asked out was someone I knew worked at a pizza place and sent me 3 like tiny personal pizzas as delivery with like notes and magic marker on the pizza box written inside the lids.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good story. I mean, there's a second part to that story that's not so great.
No, there isn't. I feel like I'm very suspicious of people who try to do clever things like that.
Well, I was just really sweet, but then I was like, Mom, it's this person that sent me these pizzas. And it turned out that person we went to the same high school. We were related.
Ew.
And I was like, I don't think I can date my cousin. I'm really sorry. He didn't know. He didn't realize we were related. Because we were only third cousins, but still.
So earlier this year, or maybe mid last year, we played the tech demo for Away the Survival Series, which is the game where you play as a sugar glider. And as you can see, it's out.
Yay!
They were kind enough to send us a copy.
Oh my god, I was excited about this.
Look,
one.
Come and look at the art.
It looks gorgeous.
So that's you chasing a vulture. That's you crawling and coming face to face with a bug. It's you climbing a tree.
That's amazing.
More bugs. Giant spider, Black Widow. You facing off against a scorpion. There's another beetle. Praying mantis. Crab. You have to deal with a crab? That's amazing. What is this game?
Yeah.
That's a croc. There's a croc, everybody.
Mars, I used to be like exactly like that. Never asked anybody out. Was the first one to end a relationship, but yeah.
That makes sense, Mars. I get it.
I worked at it. I worked at it hard.
And she got over it. That's what counts.
Yeah, and it's always awkward because you're like, you get that whole misunderstanding. Like I have a friend that when we first met and we're hanging out, she asked me to the movies, and I was like, is this a date? I honestly have no idea if this is a date. Which
Adorable.
we now laugh about because we kind of sort of dated and we both kind of thought it was a date, but neither one of us wanted to actually say, is this a date? My experience is, as long as you're not, you have to be prepared for someone to say no.
Yeah.
And just prepare yourself for them to say no and to try and make the best effort to stay friends with them. But my experience with HOGuru here is putting yourself out there kind of works out. And just saying like, hey, you want to go out sometime?
Yeah, works fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure you've only, make sure you have stuff in common.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that really matters. Or you ain't going to have anything to talk about, and that date's going to suck.
Yes. Like my worst date story?
Yes, like your worst date story. All right.
That started with him saying he didn't like the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You're like, well, I've checked out of you
Because
immediately.
he hated sarcasm. And I was like, haha, funny. And he was like, no, really. And I was like, oh, damn.
Oof.
And then ended with him being a huge homophobe on that same date.
There you go.
Which was totally fine. Not that he was a homophobe, that he revealed it on that first date so we could, like, end shit. He called off the date because I was friends with a gay guy.
Yeah, it's a real trash human being. But here's the best part. Tomorrow, not only are we playing Away the Survival Series, we're playing the other game we got sent today. Are you ready?
Yeah?
The new Sherlock Holmes game.
There's a Sherlock Holmes game?
It's about 19-year-old Sherlock Holmes going to, like, what's the island I'm thinking of off of Greece? Crete?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think Crete.
I think Crete, yeah.
Crete or or one of those, and like
Yeah.
having an adventure with a secret society.
Cool. That's very exciting.
She is told the worst date. Well, she just did tell you the worst date story.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're at a coffee shop. I'm like, my best friend had said to me, like, oh my God, don't get how you get and all judgmental and call the date off, like, super fast. Like, give the person a chance. And I was like, fine. She's talking about hating sarcasm, and I was like, oh God, this is so going to go bad. And I can't remember. There's something else. I can't remember.
Well,
right
that's
now.
not the important part. The important part is that her life literally turned into a sitcom.
Yeah. So,
Because two gay guys,
yeah.
obviously coupled up, are, what, in the doorway?
They're at the cash.
They're at the
and
cash.
I'm sitting with my back to the restaurant. So the idiot I'm on a date with, let's just call him idiot, can see the restaurant and starts, like, getting really upset and, like, that yells, whisper, like, oh my God, that's disgusting.
How disgusting that they feel comfortable doing that in public.
He didn't say comfortable doing that. He just kept talking about how disgusting it was. And I was turning around because I was like, dude, should I stop drinking my tea? Like, what are the food workers doing behind the counter that's so disgusting? Because that's all I can think of. And I turn around and I see nothing. And he's, like, getting mad at me and saying, don't look. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And it's really uncomfortable, and I still haven't clued in. And then I hear from behind me, Jesse! And it turns out he was, he was like,
No, he told you first.
There are gay people there, and they're being disgusting. I'm like, there's two, like, dudes holding hands. Who the frick cares? And, like, smooching each other on the cheek. What the hell? And I'm like, you know where we are, right? Like, right above us is a gay bar. Like, this is part of gay art. What the hell? So
Yep.
then I hear, before I can sort of, like, I'm flabbergasted that he's upset that there's a gay person, you know, being somewhat physically demonstrative in the coffee shop. And before I can say anything, all I hear is my name being yelled from behind me.
Yep.
Turns out I knew one of the gay guys who was super excited to introduce me to his new boyfriend. And got, like, the cold shoulder from my date, and it was, like, super awkward, so they went off to their own table. And then my date started yelling at me that I was disgusting for knowing them, and that he is a gay. How dare I? And all I can think to do at this point is to correct his grammar and say, no, he is gay.
Yeah.
Yells, this date is over, leaves the coffee shop.
Like, literally the sitcom moment.
Yeah.
Where someone says, can you believe those disgusting people over there?
Yeah.
And then the disgusting people are like, hi! That actually happened to her.
Yeah. So,
Literally a scene from a terribly written sitcom.
and dead silence. Everything is stopped. Like, everybody, behind the counter, people ordering their coffee, everything is stopped in this coffee shop. You can hear a pin drop. And I start laughing, because what the hell are you supposed to do about that? And people start relaxing. And my friend comes over and he's like, I'm so sorry I ruined your date. And I was like,
No, you saved me.
I mean, I'm really sorry he threw a huge scene to everyone in this coffee shop, half of whom I'm pretty sure are gay. But, like, could you imagine if I had introduced him to all my friends? Like, it would have been worse if he was in my house meeting all the gay people I know.
what happened was, I was going to have to spend the next hour talking to this guy and have an awkward conversation about how I never want to see him again.
Yeah.
And you saved me all of that.
Nope.
So thank you.
So thank you. And then I, had a fun night with them. But
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that is my worst
Hey,
date
Maddie, what's
story
up?
Because,
You got here as the stream was ending, which I got to say, timing-wise, mwah, chef's kiss.
Bravo!
Ahem. Brava. Brava? Brava. So, what we're going to do now is rocking, what's that? Wrap up the stream. But tomorrow get super psyched, because we're going to be playing both Away the Survival series and the new Sherlock Holmes game, and I can't wait. Oh, there's a toad fighting a crab. That looks so cute. Adorable, Horror King. Sorry about all the yawns, everybody. We will see you back here tomorrow's for more stream. I'll be doing a late night, hanging out with television and the Good Life stream the way I always do. So it should be good. See you back here for more. But until then, I'm going to say that's right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.